Buckeyes are coming off a bye week, and they're well-rested and still resting in the conference's top spot. Now that the season's second half is underway, they're preparing for their fast-approaching Freaky Friday matchup and not looking to trade spots with anybody. What's shaking, Buckeye Nation? I'm Blake Baker with OhioStateBuckeyes.com. Looking forward to Friday, 8:30 p.m., when the Bucks battle Northwestern in Evanston. As you all remember, 10 months ago, these two battled for the Big Ten crown, and since then, the results have been pretty much polar opposite. The Buckeyes are 6-0 with a bunch of blowout wins. Northwestern is 1-4 with 3 losses coming by single digits. Now they can owe those close games to their defense, who's top 30 in the nation and kept them in just about every game. So, even though the Buckeyes have blown out all their opponents, this Wildcat defense could give them some fits.
I think they do a tremendous job on defense. I mean, really, that whole defense is back from last year, Big Ten championship game, and I mean, they're good. They know exactly how you're trying to attack them. They make adjustments. It's a defense that's been around for a long time, and they know exactly what you're doing. Pat is as good a coach as there is in the country. He's one of the more thorough coaches. He obviously played there and understands what he wants to get done, and they play that way. I mean, they're sound, and they don't give you anything.
They have a good scheme, and if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very confusing as an offensive lineman, and especially as a center. And then, they're good. It's not just their scheme. Their players are good. So they're a good defense, and, they're definitely going to make a scrap for yards.
So it's likely we'll see 2 strong defenses on the field come Friday. The offenses, though, that could be an entirely different story. I won't sugarcoat it. Northwestern's offense is one of the worst in the country. They've only mustered 8 touchdowns so far this season, and for reference, Justin Fields has 8 rushing touchdowns. But they do have a former 5-star quarterback on their roster, and that's Hunter Johnson. He's created a little bit over 450 yards on the season. That hasn't been enough to hold off Aiden Smith, the backup, though. He started their most recent game in that nail-biter against Nebraska. So the Buckeyes don't really know who they're going to see against Northwestern.
Both can run the football. So, we're looking at them both. We're preparing for them both. They both do things well. They have similarities, but they're good football players.
Whoever mans that Northwestern offense, he'll go up against perhaps the best defense in the country when it comes to limiting chunk plays. Through 6 games, the Buckeyes have allowed only 4 plays of 30-plus yards, and that's tied for tops in all of college football. Now, how have they done it, you ask? It's been the emphasis they put on the defense all year long.
Our tackling has gotten better, our pursuit to the ball, so you don't feel like you're making a one-on-one tackle as much, I feel like. So when you have other guys surrounding the ball, you feel like you can really just take your shot, really, and I think that's really helped us.
Ohio State looks to continue complete dominance in, get this, their first Friday night regular season game since 1959, the Woody Hayes days. Kickoff against the Cats is scheduled for 8:30 p.m. our time, 7:30 Central. There's been a change on the TV side. If you're looking for it on TV, you'll find it on Big Ten Network instead of FS1. If you're in Columbus and want to listen to it on the radio, that'll be at 97.1 The Fan. And our website, OhioStateBuckeyes.com, will have your Game Day Live segment with live stats and pictures from the sideline. And as always, that website has all your news on all things Buckeyes, as well as our Twitter account at OhioST Give us a follow there. The Buckeyes are bringing the boom to the bean against Chicago's Big Ten team. Let's go 7-0. Go Bucks.